And welcome to the Man Scouts podcast. I'm your host, the All-Father, Senor Pantalones de Fuego himself, Colin Dye. How are you, kids?
And I'm Daddy Dalt.
This is Daddy Dalton, your
You
Lord.
can call me Daddy though.
You can call him Daddy for short, or Dalton for short, or
Whatever.
some people have referred to him as Double Barrel.
Double Barrel, Salty Dalty.
I call you Salty Dalty. I don't think anyone else calls you Salty Dalty.
Ethan calls me Salty Dalty.
Oh, well, I did it first.
He definitely did it first.
But he didn't tell me the name. I thought of it independently on my own.
Did you?
Yes.
Hey, good job.
And you cannot take that from me.
I thought I said it first in front of you. So
Nah. I'm a really creative person. I think of stuff. I'm cool like that.
Am I rosy, dude? I'm looking kind of rosy.
You're a little rosy, but also I'm just looking saturated for my light. Boom.
You look good. Looking good.
Yes.
Good
Another
bud.
week of the Man Scouts podcast. These episodes will be back to back because I'll be honest, Dalton, I just barely posted our episode that we did, the tank top special, today.
Nice.
So this will be posted tomorrow, probably.
That's all right.
Yeah, dude. But you just gotta feed the children, feed the kids, feed the
You
scouts.
posted this weekend too. I mean, we don't necessarily have to do back to back. We can even it out a little.
Dude, I feel like back to back is fine. I feel like Friday.
You know what? They need it for Friday.
It might be better for the algorithm. Let's be honest. I don't know.
Also, it might be better for their weekend.
Yeah,
The kids.
the kids.
This is all for the kids.
The weekend is coming up, and we know gas prices are tight.
No, they're not tight.
They're not.
They're the opposite of tight.
I mean, they're tight as in like they're tight on your budget.
Well, that they are. Yeah. Yeah, you're dang right. They is.
What's the lowest price gas you're getting recently?
I mean, I don't pay for gas, so
What do you mean you don't pay for? Oh,
I drive my car, my patrol car. I drive my work car.
oh, and they pay for it.
Yeah. Well, when I went to Idaho, I think was the lowest. Like maybe 4. I think up there it was like 415 or 418, something like that. Down here it's like 450, 430.
Dude, if you have a Costco membership, it's $4, right, babe? $4.
Dude, who would have ever thought that, $4 in gas, that's cheap.
Yeah, dude.
We're getting raked over the coals here.
Putin, you're
bleeding us
pissing me
dry.
off, dude.
Dude, they're bleeding us dry.
Yeah. We discussed this in previous episodes. But despite that, the point was the weekend's coming up, and don't let things like that hold you back.
Don't let it ruin your weekend. If you get bitter and you have to complain a little bit, I get that. I do. If you have to hit somebody out of anger, I don't support that. But I get it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this is a banner here. Don't hit. Okay, that's just your reminder.
Don't hit. Yeah. Don't do it. It's not cool. Hitting isn't cool. Unless it's consensual.
Unless it's consensual, dude.
Then it's cool.
And never hit a woman.
Unless it's consensual.
Unless it's consensual. What does it even mean? It means
Well, what about that swimmer? What if she decides to do MMA? Or he?
Well, I mean, are you entering into women's MMA as well?
I'm not. I refuse to be known as a woman.
And there's one thing that we know for sure. It's that women are women.
That's true. X and Y chromosomes, ladies and gentlemen. X and Y.
Yeah, I guess we better start off with that topic because it's been at the forefront. And I hate being led by a news cycle, right? When it's like all reactionary and you're like, this is what everyone's talking about, so this is what we're talking about. But everyone's talking about it because Leah Thomas.
Leah. I couldn't remember her name.
Leah Thomas, formerly known as a male named Thomas. I don't know what her...
Mr. Thomas.
Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas.
Formerly known as. I love how you struggled. Just say Mr., bro.
Yeah, just say Mr. Formerly known as your bro, Thomas. What's up?
Mr. Thomas.
And this is offensive. We're sorry that you're offended if you're offended, but also we're not sorry.
If you're offended,
get less offended. That's a you problem.
End your life. What? Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that. Somebody said something. I don't know what's going on.
Overeat. What? I didn't say that.
Overeat. Yeah, or undereat. It's undereating season. We'll talk about that later.
It's cutting season. Yeah. But, I mean, what's your reaction, dude? I mean, Leah Thomas, number one in the nation, best swimmer, girl.
I don't know. Feels like all the feminists are where are they at?
You just flex. Where's the feminists?
Well, seriously though, dude, what, guys have to take over women's sports now? Like, come on, you know what I mean? I feel like women feminists should be offended by this. Like, they're allowing this to happen. It's wild.
It's your fault, feminists.
Well, I mean, they're too busy yelling at men for stuff that they don't freaking yell at the men in their own sports.
What do you feel like you're getting yelled at for as a man?
Friggin' breathing. I don't know.
I was breathing too much the other day, and this lady, she came up to me and said, "Hey, you're man breathing all over the place."
Hey, are you man spreading? I was like, lady, I'm in my own car. Like, I didn't get it.
You're like, yes, I am man spreading in my own car. How did you? Do you have? Can you see?
Well, now it's like, why are you man spreading? I'm like, because I have something that you don't down there. And she's like, want to bet? And you're like, oh.
It's called twigs and berries.
Yeah, they're like, and she's like, and then
speaking of which, and so there is what I heard about this whole situation with the swimmer gal is that in order to compete, the requisite quality that had to be met was like a low level of testosterone. Like the testosterone had to be within a manageable range. I don't know what it was in particular.
A low level is pretty broad,
right? I don't know. I'm going to look it up while we're talking about it because I want to know exactly what it was.
Because men, I don't know. I mean, I know the normal level is broad. That's what's crazy. The normal level is anywhere from 300, and I don't know what they measure it in
millimeters per deciliter, some stuff like that. I don't know. I've watched a ton of. Okay, here we go.
300 to 1200, but I know that within the normal range, if you're at the bottom of that, it's considered low, but it's still technically normal. Doesn't really make sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, you could be at the other thing is like, even as a male, if you're at the high range of healthy and natural, that your testosterone is still going to dip. And so when people take exogenous testosterone, the part of the benefit is you could be at the high level constantly. Like you don't have to ever take a dip like most average guys.
Right. But this guy did the opposite.
Woman,
I think. Well, and so when do they test that too? Because do they test it and then can he like just take a little shot of test and feel all good again?
You know, I don't know how strict NCAA testing is.
That's the thing. I was listening to something on it today too. And apparently it varies on they leave it up to like the district, so like the local level.
Yeah.
So like they don't like take like a very big stance on it. They're like, we'll let everyone kind of do it themselves.
All right, here we go, dude. I got some info.
Okay.
Having transitioned to female more than a year earlier, Thomas was in compliance with the NCAA's requirements for transgender participation. At the time, the NCAA only required 1 year of hormone suppressant therapy, and Thomas had obliged. So, didn't even have to test, maybe? Just had to take suppressant for a year? Here we go. Here's some more stuff. They have to test. Okay. Let's see. Subsequently, that Thomas be eligible for next month's NCAA championships in Atlanta if Thomas can produce a testosterone threshold of 10 nanomolliters per liter. I don't know measurements, but there is a threshold apparently. Yeah.
I don't know too much about no measurements.
I don't know science. All I know is clearly I got a lot of testosterone because I'm looking huge. All right? That's how I know.
I don't know too much about no science. And I'm not a scientist or like, a boxer Or a swimmer. Dude, screw swimming anyway. I don't know why everyone's all weird about this. Nobody talks about swimming until a transgender does it.
Dude, that's how we get people involved in our sports.
Oh.
Dude, you want a PR boost to your sports? I know what you're thinking. All right.
Bro.
You're trying to get your freaking hacky sack league some publicity. Well,
Bro.
go trans.
We need to get the UFC to let a trans lady into the men's arena.
I think Dana White's against it. I think most of the UFC staff are against it.
Well, I feel like most of the fighters would be against it too.
Yeah, I mean, there was the situation a while back in another league where Fallon Fox was a transgender competitor.
Was that I freaking yawned. Was that MMA or was that wrestling?
It was MMA.
Ugh.
And she was ragdolling girls with the strength of a man.
Just destroying them. It was horrible.
You're also talking about somebody who lived a life as a man, had children with a woman, and then transitioned.
We're not talking about Caitlyn Jenner, by the way.
We're not talking about Caitlyn Jenner. Rest in peace. I mean, Bruce Jenner. Rest in peace. Caitlyn Jenner.
Like, dude, live Caitlyn long. Jenner's still alive.
Yeah, but Bruce is dead.
Like, what you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, Bruce is no longer with us. Caitlyn took his place.
We're dead naming. We're violating major political norms in this episode. We're going crazy.
Well, bro, and then what's wild is Caitlyn Jenner won Woman of the Year, and she used to be a man. Dude, we're taking over, bro. Men power. That's all I'm saying.
What's the next female thing you would like us to take over as a male race?
I don't know. I feel like we already got fashion.
We're killing fashion.
We're killing fashion, dude. What else? What is there? What do women have?
I don't know. I think we're killing it in makeup tutorials, right? Isn't there some dudes that are famous for makeup stuffs?
Is there? Dude, you know, I know one professional makeup artist. It's a dude. He's gay. Right? I don't know if that helps.
You think he could do abs on my torso? Is he that good?
He could. Yeah. I bet he could.
Might have.
I should ask him
an appointment this summer.
I think your abs are fine.
But they'll be even better with makeup.
Oh, yeah, dude. Let's talk about time to get depressed, ladies and gentlemen, because summer's coming, and you need to get depressed and stop eating.
You don't need to get depressed to stop eating. You just
That's the only way, guys.
It's just cutting season because it's springtime, and you'll have a limited number of days before summer. And this summer is the biggest summer in a long time.
In at least 2 years.
In at least 3 years, I think.
Bro. You remember when COVID hit? What a bummer.
Dude, we thought it was going to be all exciting, and then it sucked.
It was cool for like
2 weeks.
It was cool for like a couple of days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got really depressed instantly.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but that was involving a lady, though. That sucked. Oh, man, screw COVID.
Yeah, COVID sucked. We pretty much just say that. But it's over now. It's so over that the planes are about to stop masking on April 18th. Probably.
Man, that sucks because I just got my vaccine.
Dude, you got double boosted? You got boosted?
Well, I think I just got the normal. Yeah.
Did you they get ready to give you your shot and you're like, okay.
That's exactly what I did, dude.
You bend over and you're like, do my left cheek. I put test in my right one this morning.
The nurse is like, sir, what are you doing? I was like, am I not? I think I misread the situation. I'm sorry.
All right.
She was all weird too, because I was like, can we get a male in here? I'm a little uncomfortable pulling down my pants. She was like, what? I was like, huh?
You're like, okay, I get it. You identify as a male.
I'm like, okay, dang. Yeah. It was good. It was a good time. My arm hurt afterwards for a little bit, but
so do you have a method for getting shredded for this summer besides being depressed and not eating?
No, dude, I tell you what my method's going to be. I'm going to be working. And I'm going to be working afternoons, which means I'm going to be working during the hottest part of the day. So I'm not going to be able to help it. I'm just going to lose your body off. Yeah. I'm just going to, dude, summers in my job is freaking busy.
Really?
Oh, dude.
Is it because people are out committing crimes?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's weird, but there's legitimately a season for it, and the season is summer. So that's what we're going to be doing.
Summertime.
I mean, apart from that, like I will be cooking a lot more. I'll be moving to a place where I can I'll be able to cook a lot more meals by myself. My commute will be less, and I'll have less roommates, which equals less dirty dishes in the sink.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, because I can't stand it.
Yeah, Dalton's a clean boy. For those of you wondering who are looking at Daddy Dalton thinking like, what type of guy is this? He's a clean guy.
I'm a clean guy. I shower at least twice a day. It's true.
I don't miss any of my orifices.
I never miss. I also never use soap. Just kidding.
I use a pumice stone.
Dude, it is so hot in my house right now. I'm freaking dying.
Why is it so hot in your house?
I have no idea. I'm going to open up a window.
Open the window while I riff.
Entertain everybody while I'm gone.
I'll tell you what's up. My strategy for eating shredded is one thing and one thing alone, not eating. And I've never been good at this whole like slow calorie deficit to shred. I just like starve myself for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And then I'm like, oh, it's working. But that's not optimal. I mean, ideally, from a dietitian standpoint, not that I am one, but we look good in the gym. Ideally, what you do is you do a slow calorie deficit, retain most of your muscle.
Period.
Yeah. And then you're shredded and you retain most of your muscle.
Well, tell the kids what you do, because you typically do intermittent fasting.
Yeah, that's what I've done. It's basically just lazy starvation. That's what it is, really.
But it works. It's effective.
Yeah. If I say, hey, I can only eat after work, then that's a very small feeding window, and it works for me. But it may not work for you.
Well, and I was talking to somebody who competes, and they actually suggested that if there's like, for whatever reason, you're just not dropping weight, that's like a last ditch resort is to eat within I think it was either 6 or 8 hour window. You could probably choose one or the other. But that was one of the words of advice I was given.
From a pro?
From a pro. Yeah. I mean, he is actually like one that competes. So
he's an IFBB pro?
I don't know if he's I don't know about that.
If he competes, he's part of the IFBB.
Is that what's in Canada? Because he competed in Canada. Right?
Maybe he's fake news because he's Canada.
Maybe he's what?
Fake news.
Nah, he's legit. He's one of the few Canadians I actually allow into my country.
Dude, just a week. Also, I didn't put this on the topics, but just a week of UFC fighters getting arrested. All right, Conor McGregor got arrested again.
For what?
Driving recklessly in Dublin.
Okay.
And then, guess who else got arrested? Jorge Masvidal.
For what?
For felony battery.
Ooh. Against who?
Okay, so this is where it gets tricky, because according to some statute, the name wasn't released, but it's pretty much assumed and almost confirmed that it was Colby Covington. And the situation was that Jorge Masvidal, hoodied up and masked up, went to where Colby Covington was and clocked him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, these are UFC fighters that just fought, and Colby Covington beat the snot out of Jorge Masvidal. Just ragdolled him, wrestled him.
Well, were they amicable after the fight, or what?
No, they were not. They hate each other's guts.
Ooh. It was a bad call, Jorge. That sucks.
I mean, that's felony. Tell me about felonies, Dalton. All I know is they start with an F.
They're not good, dude. Usually your gun right's taken away. I mean, if you're convicted, it can be. I mean, I'm assuming a felony. It's probably a felony 3. So it's probably. It's hard, dude, because the equivalence is different in different states. So, A felony battery, I would imagine it's a felony 3. Felony 2 is usually some kind of like aggravated assault, meaning there's a weapon involved, which might technically be the case since he is a pro.
Since his hands are registered weapons.
Dude, that sucks.
Okay, wait, what about this? I have a question. If someone commits a felony of assault,
okay,
is it contingent upon that person pressing charges?
Yes.
Okay, so it could not
At least, let me amend this. It is in the state I live in. You cannot. It's just like rape or something like that, where if somebody doesn't want to be a victim, no charges are pressed. The state doesn't take control of that.
I just put women are women on the screen.
Oh, it's awesome.
Cool.
Well, unless in certain cases of domestic violence, the state can take control, but that wouldn't be the case for this. So yeah, assault. If Colby Covington didn't want to press charges, then yeah, it would be dropped. So
now, what if he wanted to settle outside of court for a large sum of money? Similar?
That would be done. That'd be done behind the scenes. He could potentially sue him civilly. So, yeah. He could probably sue him civilly because that's different, right? If he decided to drop charges, but he'll be suing him civilly, it might be to cover like costs of hospital bills or some kind of settlement there's some way that they could articulate some kind of permanent brain damage or something of that nature, then that could be the case. But dude, our legal system is not amazing. Let's put it that way.
When it comes to
anything.
Now you're speaking my language, Dalton, huh?
It's horrible, man.
Let the system burn. Am I right?
You're not wrong. That's the thing. The reality of this is that if convicted, Jorge Masvidal will not be able to own guns. There's certain rights that he won't have. And he'll probably, that's really probably it. He might have some kind of mandatory class. Might have to spend some time in jail. That would be the most significant thing, probably. Well, that and not losing ownership of guns. I think that lasts for 10 years. So my brother also got arrested this week.
Him and Jorge Masvidal both. Wow.
We got good company. And Connor. Who else? Anybody else?
Yeah.
I don't know what my brother got arrested for, so.
You don't know what he got arrested for? He just got arrested. You know that?
They didn't tell me. I don't know. You can't really talk to him. He's in jail.
Well.
No idea.
That's maybe he'll get a pigeon message from you or something.
Maybe. He called my dad, I guess, when he was in jail. But.
All right. Yeah, awkward. Thank you for bringing up the vulnerabilities of your family on our podcast. I'm glad you could be so vulnerable with the Scouts.
I hope my nephew doesn't watch this one, dude.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, let's get back to talking about what I wanted to talk about with Shred City. All right.
Shred City. Wait, did any other UFC fighters go to jail though?
No, that's it. That's just the two.
Fuck, bro.
Dude, but in other MMA news, for those of you who care, and many of you may not, but rumors are Conor McGregor wants to position a fight, and anyone who he says he wants to fight obviously wants to fight him too. Let's be honest. They'd all take it. If Conor McGregor told you, Dalton, right now, I want to fight you, Madison Square Garden, next year. I said Garden weird. Madison Square Garden, July 2023. Would you do it?
Yes. I'd do it.
And why?
I think I can mess him up.
Oh, okay. Dalton is delusional for one, but
I'm
most
like
of
the
us
first one to shoot's not a cow bitch.
but most of us would do it because of the money.
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would totally do it. Yeah,
because I hate Irish people.
Or can you imagine if I fought him? I'd just get messed up.
Yeah.
It'd probably be entertaining for the people though.
It would be.
They'd be like, why is he just getting hit a lot? I'd be like,
yeah. So anybody that Conor McGregor calls out wants to fight him. And Conor McGregor has been wanting to fight Kamaru Usman.
Bro, I bet I could hit him once though.
Yeah, you could probably hit him once. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
In like the shoulder or something. You think you're gonna hit him clean on the chin? I don't think so.
I didn't mean clean, but I could get him a little. Maybe here.
Maybe not clean, but maybe dirty.
I could dirty it.
Maybe I could spank him.
I'd do it dirty. Dude, that would be my whole goal. They'd be like, Dalton, what's your goal going into this fight? I'm like,
I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna spank him.
I'm gonna go spank him. They're like, you think you're gonna win? I'm like, no, I'm just gonna spank him. They're like, what? Like hit him on the tush, give him a good game,
Good game.
Good game guy.
Good game.
Yeah. It's the one place I could do it. It's not sexual assault.
It's legal in the octagon.
It's legal. They sign a consent form. And that's what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
It says, I can touch him.
If they don't sign consent forms, don't hit them. Don't hit them.
Yeah. Remember, guys, don't hit.
Don't hit. And
don't
hit women.
And women who... I don't have a don't hit woman made yet. I could do that real quick. But yeah, so Kamaru Usman, Conor McGregor, which is insane. I mean, it's 2 weight classes higher than what he started. He's fought one time in that weight class, and it was Cowboy, who was also a former 155er. And you're talking about fighting Kamaru Usman, who's the champ and probably the greatest welterweight of all time at this point. Yeah.
What was the weight? 185?
170.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Right, because he fought at 145 and 155.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Bro, yeah, but Conor's looking good right now.
He's looking beefy, but he's not like, I don't know, dude. Every little pound you can scrape off is an advantage. And if you're just blowing up to fight at 170 when other guys that fight at 170 walk around at 200.
Bro, but he's got to be taking steroids, though. You know what I mean?
He's definitely taking steroids.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is, dude.
And he's getting all hard in prison, bro.
Wait.
Yeah,
he's getting what?
Him up in there.
He's getting what?
Hard. Like, they're hardening him up. Not like male performance enhancement or anything like that.
Okay. What? He's not in prison, though.
Hey, jail, whatever. Same, kind of.
Cool.
Get hard. So hard. So speaking of which, our sponsor, no, just kidding.
We have no sponsors at this point, but Dalton and I have taken every gas station pill we can get our hands on for the pump.
We have. How many have worked, Colin?
None.
0. Let that be a lesson.
You know what works better? A Rice Krispie treat.
Does it?
Yeah, I've gotten some pretty good pumps from Rice Krispies.
Yeah, I feel like the pumps from working out, not the Rice Krispie, you freak.
But you need the glycogen.
I need the glycogen. Are you a chemist?
Yes.
Freaking, you're not. Are you even a scientist?
I'm a science person.
You're a computer science. Ain't nothing to do with chemistry.
Hey, and what does a computer have access to? The internet. What's on the internet?
Porn, you sicko.
Everything's on the internet. So I'm a part of the science of everything.
Of the science of all things. Some might call me an alchemist. Get hard. But not with gas station pills. You're
just going to say everything that pops on the screen.
Get hard, women.
Women are women.
Women are women.
And that's the official stance of our podcast.
Yeah. Women are women.
Take that how you will interpret it.
That could be good. I think that could be good.
This week on Man Scouts, women are women.
Women are women. Okay. They're not allowed to watch this shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Women are women, but they're not allowed to watch this podcast.
No girls allowed. Now we welcome the girls.
That's a good one, dude. That's a good one to have in the tank. No girls allowed.
No
Wow.
girls allowed.
Did you also hear this? Also relates. So this week they were having the Supreme Court justice interview for the nominee of Biden's choice,
Who
and
was it?
she's a
girl.
proud African American woman named
Because women are women.
Ketanji.
She's what?
Ketanji Brown, something like that.
Is she
Ketanji
American?
Brown Jackson.
Oh, that's her name.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying she's from Ketanji. I was like, what is
No,
that?
her name is Ketanji.
It's an interesting name.
Yeah.
No girls allowed.
And that's how we feel about the Supreme Court.
That's what Biden should have said. He should have been like, psych, no girls allowed.
But basically, she apparently has some radical ideas and is a part of some, a school district that has some radical philosophies. But they asked her pointed questions like, can you define what a woman is? And she said, no, I cannot. I am not a biologist.
I feel like it's pretty easy, though.
All right, Dalton, define a woman.
It's the ones with long hair and big boobs.
I would just said
they got an X and Y chromosome, right?
I actually don't. Is that a guy or girl?
I don't remember. One of them's got X and one of them's got.
One of them's both. Got. Yeah.
I think they both have X. One of them's got 2 X's, right?
Okay, typically biological female. It says typically because that's the day we live in.
Because they have to now.
Yeah, nice. Biological female individuals have 2 X chromosomes.
That's what it is. We got both.
Yeah, well, those who are biologically male have 1 X and 1 Y chromosomes.
Yeah, we got 2. We got 1 of each. Well, they have 2 as well, but just 1. So they always want our stuff, dude.
We have the Ys.
It's because they want the Y. That's really why.
They're after our chromosomes, dude.
They're after our chromosomes. Freaking dude, I gotta say something. Okay?
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro, I was listening to him. Sometimes I do. And he said something to the effect of Putin is essentially saying some weird stuff and getting kind of basically he suggested that it's very possible that Russia uses chemical and or maybe nuclear weapons in the conflict in Ukraine. And I'm just saying, dude, I've been saying that from the beginning. I'm like, dude, he's gonna drop a nuke because nobody's gonna do anything about it. Because he can. He's gonna be like, hey guys, I'm gonna drop a nuke. And everyone's gonna be like, don't do it. And he's gonna be like, no, I'm gonna do it. But I'm only gonna do it in Ukraine.
Hey, do that in a Russian accent. Do it again.
He's gonna be like, everyone's gonna be like, Putin, what are you gonna do? And he's like, I'm going to drop. Am I doing it right? I'm going to drop a nuke. And they're gonna be like, don't do it. And he's like,
I go to drop nuke on Ukraine.
I'm going to drop nuke on Ukraine. I do it. And here's what I'm going to do. Only Ukraine, no one else. Unless you fire a nuke at me. Then everyone goes. And that's what he's gonna do. Because he can. Because we allowed him. Good job.
Who is we? I didn't do it.
I didn't do it either, but somebody did it.
Listen, honestly, Biden, he allowed the nuke to be dropped on Ukraine. And frankly, honestly,
frankly, if it was me, I'd have droned him. Okay, I droned
honestly,
him like a
he'd
dog.
be dead. China, they know disrespect. While I'm in office, China
would never step out of line like this. Freaking love it, dude. Bro, we need him back. He was entertaining. Oh, it was so fun.
We at least need to make a TV show with him again.
Right? Yeah, he needs something.
He got taken off of YouTube, or an episode that he did on a podcast with the Nelk Boys. Got taken off of YouTube. Yeah, it was last week.
Oh, geez. He's already off Twitter now, too, isn't he?
Yeah, he'd been off Twitter since Jan 6th, my guy.
Bro, what does he do in his free time?
Rest in peace, Jan 6th.
That's crazy.
I know.
January 6th? It was only this year?
I mean, the previous January 6th.
Oh, okay. I was like, I feel like it's been longer than
the insurrection one.
That's right. That's right. That's not his fault. I don't feel like it is.
Well, it sounds like you're part of the problem. I'm just kidding.
I just didn't think it was his fault that a bunch of people stormed the White House.
Well, dude, brings me.
It's kind of his fault then.
Yeah, this brings me to instead we're discussing Ukraine, right? Our good friend, Mr. Schwarzen N-word. Whoops.
That could get dicey quick.
Yeah, don't say his name. I'm gonna just call him Mr. S. Arnold. He dropped
the Terminator.
Video. I don't know how long ago this video dropped, but he saw this tumultuous conflict internationally coming, and he's like, I gotta put a stop to this. And so he dropped this gold of a video.
Let's watch it. Are we gonna watch it?
Yeah, we're gonna watch it.
There it is.
So get ready for this, dude. All right.
And thank you for sharing your time with me.
He's like, hey, guys.
I'm sending this message through various different channels to reach my dear Russian friends and the Russian soldiers serving in Ukraine.
All right. So he's talking about, he's making this video directly to the soldiers of Russia, right?
Okay.
So he's like, I know how I'm going to stop it. I'm going to talk to them personally, right?
I'm speaking to you today because
so he starts talking. I'm going to skip through a bunch of this. But he
But
talks about how these Russian people that he loves. He's like, dude, I had good buddies in Russia. He's like, I even went to Russia. Look, here's me in Russia.
That looks photoshopped, dude.
He really did. He made a movie in Russia. It was called Red Heat.
I believe that he went there. It just that particular picture looks photoshopped. He's like, I even went to Russia.
Yeah, dude. Look, dude, this is him in Red Heat.
The filming of Red Heat, which was the
boom, dude. He's in Soviet Russia, all jacked, back in his golden days.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So he goes through this and he's like, hey, dude, I know you guys. I love Russia. I'm your homie. And then he starts talking about how they're misled.
And then we have to speak up. This is exactly the same with your government. I know that your government has told you.
Oh, I missed this good part. He's like, sometimes I feel the need to speak up.
I remind you that I speak with the same heartfelt concern as I spoke to the American people when there was an attempted insurrection on January 6th last year, when a wild crowd was storming the U.S. Capitol, trying to overthrow our government. See?
He's like, guys, you know me. I speak up about the issues.
Did he? I didn't even know he did something like that.
No, it doesn't matter though. I mean, January 6th. I mean, you know what we think of January 6th. Dalton, what's your take on January 6th?
Rest in peace, Trump.
Those
tweets were funny.
We lost a good Trump that day.
We lost a good tweeter.
So, anyways, he goes along and he's like, you know, this video continues.
Strongest global economic sanctions.
He's like, we put global sanctions
imposed on your country.
At one point,
those who don't deserve it on both sides of the war will suffer. The Russian government has lied.
Yeah. So at one point he says my favorite line ever, and I don't know if I'm going to find it exactly. But he says my favorite part of it, which is like, guess what? The UN voted a couple days ago that Russia is the aggressor in this war. And they're like, oh, the UN voted that, huh? Yeah.
Did they have to vote that? It just seems like Russia invaded another country. There's no other invader or aggressor.
Dude, we have to wait for the UN to vote on it, okay? Otherwise, it's not a real war.
Dude, anytime somebody gets an argument with me, I'm just going to be like, dude, I just don't know, man. The UN didn't vote on it.
So, yeah, dude, I just love that our boy Arnold was like, I know how to stop this war. I'm going to make a video.
Dude, wouldn't that be awesome? If freaking Russian soldiers were like, did you guys watch The Terminator?
Yeah, you gotta do a Russian accent.
Now I'm gonna quit fighting.
Hey guys,
who's with me?
Why do I always just want to do an Italian like Boston guy?
I know that.
Hey guys, wait, did you see the video that Arnold made?
Hey comrade, yeah, he's like, Hey,
comrades,
you know,
hey comrades, did you see that video that Arnold made? Honestly,
what?
we could be strong guys like him too if we just stop listening to Uncle Putin.
Hey, but think of all the stuff that Putin's done for him.
True.
Think about that.
True.
Get hard, women.
What has Putin done for them?
Dude, everything. He cured cancer.
He didn't cure cancer.
That was Harambe, my bad. Long live Harambe. Rest in peace.
Anyways, dude, the war sucks. We want it to be over. That's about it with the war, you know? Do you have any
I
other
wish
thoughts?
I knew more about it. I wish, because I just don't trust any of the sources.
We don't believe anything that's going on.
I really don't. I know that, like...
You said neo-Nazis about it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, I've heard that there's, like, a group of neo-Nazis that are in Ukraine that fight as part of their militia. Like, they're like an official part of their militia, which is, I don't know, I guess what happened last time. They just had to bring in the Russians or
How do we solve a Nazi problem?
How do we solve a Russian problem, dude? Just bring in the Nazis.
With Nazis.
Let's be honest.
It's like the rock, paper, scissors of international conflict. Like, what beats Russians? Nazis.
That's what they're doing, dude. They're just playing chess. They brought the Nazis out. Although I think that I think Russia was kind of repelling the Nazis pretty good, right? I don't remember. I have to ask Ben that. That's a Ben question.
Yeah.
Or Google it. It's probably a
Yeah.
Google question.
Yeah, there's a lot to Google for sure. But yeah, dude. I mean, that's what's going on.
Pretty much we're going to start World War III soon. It's going to be pretty cool. There's Nazis in World War III as well as II. So that's a little bit of a flashback, kind of a vintage, one might say.
And again, we've said this before, but this is great content for Call of Duty.
Bro, and honestly, what's the thing that's most important about World War III? That you are Shred City.
Yeah, that you get Shred City. I mean, you're definitely going to be Shred City during World War III. You're not going to be eating enough, that's for sure.
Bro, I hope they just like... And if I'm in World War III, I just want to look so good. You know what I mean?
How good?
Like, just, dude, I want to be making TikToks, doing TikTok dances.
During World War III.
Yeah.
It's TikTok warfare, dude. That's what it is now.
Be so awesome, dude. Think about that. That's cool. Man, World War III would be so dope.
Would be so dope.
Dude, can you just imagine a world war with freaking social media? It'd be wild. You'd be like, in a mortar bunker, what's up?
Yo, what are you guys doing? Welcome to my live stream. We just finished shelling the border.
Yeah, dude. I'm on a bombing raid, about to jump out of this airplane.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's me. I'm in the cockpit with my co-pilot.
What up? Yo, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Slaying Nazis.
Slaying Nazis.
Freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah, I don't think it's as awesome as you, and I'm anti-war actually. So, controversial
we
opinion.
Should go to war.
No,
but I'm trying to. Hey, we laugh to keep from crying. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm trying to look at the bright side of all things, dude. I'm just trying to be positive in the event of World War III.
In case you guys didn't know, nothing we say in this podcast is for serious.
Yeah, this is not for real. I mean, the things that we say are often true. Like there is Arnold Schwarzenegger did drop a video. You should get shredded for the summer. Women are not allowed here in my bedroom because my mom doesn't let me. That's what the gun's for. So,
you finally just decided.
Almost done.
Like he decided to point out the gun in the corner.
So the gun's
is that your mom trying to get in?
No, she told me I can't have girls in my room.
Mom,
I got to keep them out, bro. I listen to mom, dude. I'm a mama's boy, and I listen to what she says. And if anybody comes in this room, they are getting taken out. There's no girls allowed. None. Except
Oh, good to know. And that's how you get shredded too, because for summer, there's no girls allowed. If you let girls in, you're not gonna get shredded.
bro, that's true. You know,
Which is hilarious because I'm married and I'm gonna get shredded. So
not Colin. He's married and he's not fat. But a lot of married people get fat. I'd like to see a statistic on that. Send me a statistic on that.
how many of the fats are married?
Think about that.
Or how many of the marrieds are fats, actually?
Let's do both and we'll cross-reference. We'll do one of those Venn diagrams.
Yeah, I feel like that stat might actually not turn out the way we think.
You don't think so?
I mean, if you take a percentage of all the fats, like how many of these fats are single and how many of these fats are married, or what percentage of singles are fat and what percentage of marrieds are fat.
Do you think we're going to be surprised?
I think we're going to be surprised.
Yeah, we might be surprised.
We'll do some fat studies and we'll report to you.
Okay, let's put it this way. Let's try to somebody send me a statistic about getting the number of
No one's going to send you a statistic.
Somebody's going to send me a statistic, dude. Somebody's going to look at this and be like, I'll do that. Hey, that's my job. I'll do it. Email me, Venmo me at my Venmo for this statistic. Pay me so you can send me a statistic.
What's your Venmo?
I think it's BB Dalton at 1 or something. I'll have to look. What is my Venmo, dude? Plug it, dude. Look it up and plug it, dude. Venmo me.
Venmo me for the study.
Yeah, give me the study. Just figure it out, dude. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there. I think that's it. At 1, I think. Dude, if people type that in, they'd be like, what the heck? Just DM me on Instagram. That was my Instagram handle, BB Dalton. DM me. We'll figure it out. Okay? Oh, man. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we're going to do some fat studies and we'll report to you. So
we're going to get back to you on this.
All right. Until next time, kids. We love you so much.
Love you long time.
Love you long time. And outro music starting now.